1. Uttarakhand fire, affected areas down by over 70%, says NDRF. GS Paper 3, Disaster Management. Why is it in news recently? Latest satellite imageries of Uttarakhand have reported that the forest fire has gone out in over 70% of the affected areas, as the NDRF has deployed over 130 personnel to tackle the massive blaze. Fresh images from satellite has shown that the effective area under fire in Uttarakhand has come down to 110-115 locations from the earlier about 427. The fire has destroyed about 2,269 the fire from spreading. Are Uttarakhand forest fires natural or motivated? It has been claimed that timber mafias ploy as it will stand to benefit the most if trees get burnt. The hand of the timber mafia is attributed to an alleged nexus with the Forest Development Corporation, which has the authority to sell the trees via auction, which are dead or dried. Thousands of trees have so far got burnt. Selling them would give a huge revenue to the corporation and also benefit the timber mafia that would buy them. The land thus cleared can also be sold in land transfer cases, which suits the builder lobby too. Thus there is no wonder if it is motivated blaze. Are Indian forests prone to fire disasters? In December 2015, the Environment Ministry released the India State of Forest Report. According to the report, India's forest cover is 701,673 square kilometers, which is about 21.34% of the country. As per the Forest Survey of India data, almost 50% of India's forest areas are fire-prone, but this does not mean that fires affect 50% of the country's area annually. The major forest fire season in the country varies from February to June. Reports have estimated that about 6.17% of Indian forests are subjected to severe fire damage annually. What might be the causes for Uttarakhand's massive blaze? High temperatures with no atmospheric moisture due to lack of rainfall were the major reason for this year's fires. There has been speculation about it being a man-made fire, but there is no proof as such. High atmospheric temperatures and dryness offer favorable conditions for a fire to start. But in India, several forest fires are human-made for new flush of grass and agricultural practices like shifting cultivation. Low fuel moisture levels also make fires hotter, allow them to consume more fuel, and kill more of the trees inside the fire perimeter. So could El Niño have played a role in India's forest fires? Climate change is causing a gradual but highly significant increasing trend in surface air temperatures. It leads to record-breaking extremes in many areas when it interacts with the normal periodic warming associated with an El Nino. An important climate variable for fire is vapor pressure deficit. Vapor pressure deficit is a measure that combines temperature and relative humidity near the surface. Warmer temperatures and lower humidity cause vapor pressure deficit to increase, which can dry fuels rapidly and allow fires to grow very fast. Thus, interactions between El Nino and climate warming can create new extremes in fire behavior that are driven both by rainfall deficits and extreme temperatures. What is the damage? Though the exact damage is yet to be ascertained, Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar said around 1,900 hectares of forest area is affected. Forest officials fear wildlife could have faced problems too. India has very poor data regarding forest fire and damages caused by them. Losses like carbon sequestration capability, soil moisture and nutrient losses due to forest fire are very difficult to be ascertained but are of utmost importance for environmental conservation. It also contributes to global warming. The worst forest fires in the last 25 years. According to a report, Forest Fire Disaster Management, by the National Institute of Disaster Management under the Union Home Ministry, the 4 worst forest fires in the last 25 years are 1. 1,995, around 375,000 hectares area affected in Uttarakhand. 2. 1999, around 80,000 hectares area in Ganga-Yamuna watershed. 3. 2008, about 10,000 hectares area in Melghat, Maharashtra. 4. 2010, around 19,000 hectare forest area in Himachal Pradesh. Is there any benefit to be had from periodic forest fires? Wildfires are sometimes a natural process, and help forests by promoting flowering, branching and seedling establishment. Himachal Principal Chief Conservator of Forests says fires that are limited to the surface may help in the natural regeneration of forests. The heating of the soil may result in helpful microbial activity, and hasten decaying processes that are useful for the vegetation.